Y'all, there was over an hour worth of game delays and Wild Turtle finally popped off with his Caitlyn. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Chim Chim, and today we are talking about everything week 7, day 1. And y'all, it was truly a mess. Oh my gosh, there were so many delays, but I will not delay this video any longer. Let's get into it. So for game 1, FlyQuest versus Team Liquid Honda. Y'all, this game did not start until 30 minutes after it was supposed to actually start. There were so many game delays for whatever reason. But once we finally got into the game, pyosik was aggro AF. He was doing the dang thing. He was getting kills early. He was ganking. Eventually, he was 7-0. I also want to go ahead and call out Core JJ as the MVP of this game because y'all, his hooks were on point the whole game. Core JJ is definitely your dream Thresh player. And y'all, absolutely no shade to pyosik, but pyosik secured the dragon, which eventually led to them winning the game. Harry also had a cute little triple kill at the end. He slayed the house hunty. He was dashing and dancing and prancing all over the map. He ended up getting a bunch of kills, and that is how Team Liquid Honda secured game 1 with a victory. The second game of the day was TSM versus IMT, and y'all, this was a legendary game. We had so many fun fresh picks. We had a Viego, we had Balulu on Vel'Koz because you know they banned his Zeri. So while this game was super fun in terms of the picks, it was actually super fun in terms of the plays as well. At one point, Fleshy predicted Annie Flash on Nautilus, and he hooked her right into the death with the rest of his team. And while it did look like IMT was trying to win, they had a nice little gold lead. At one point, Wild Turtle stepped up to the plate and he said, "Stop." And when I tell you, this man was pumping out damage left and right. He was on Caitlyn, he had Gale Force and Bloodthirster, and at one point he was frontlining and he was doing all of the damage, and he was also turning these fights around. He actually stopped IMT from getting soul point. He took the dragon and he just made a really risky play, but he had such a high reward. And he did this not once, but twice. The end of the game, Wild Turtle actually helped in the game with one of these dragon fights. He was just doing way too much damage. He was just blowing through the entire team. The ending was so anticlimactic because Wild Turtle he just breezed through the entire team. They really didn't even put up a fight. They took Dragon Soul and then they ran it down, and that was it. So TSM ended up defeating IMT. So the third game of the day was C9 versus EG, and y'all, JoJo was feeling a little bit under the weather, so he was playing remotely, which led to like a 30-minute delay. Y'all, all of these games were delayed so much. I will say Jimenez popped up and popped out with the Tryndamere mid. He actually ended up solo killing JoJo, who was on Yone at like 4 minutes and 30 seconds, getting first blood. And y'all, Berserker also popped off at one point. He put Yone, aka JoJo just wasn't having a good day. He was sick for real, in game and out of game. Lucian put Yone in his place. He just went all in and Yone just couldn't escape, and so he ended up falling. But yeah, I just want to say Jimenez definitely dominated this game with his Korean challenger 80% win rate Tryndamere mid, and so C9 ended up taking the victory over Evil Geniuses. For game 4, y'all, Closer might have taken a little tip from pyosik because he was aggressive, aggressive. He was playing Lee Sin, and y'all, he was so aggressive, and he really set the tempo with 2 kills before 5 minutes. This man was just going insane. There were so many insane plays by him. He was outplaying them left and right, and y'all, it actually ended up being a 100 Thieves win. Bjergsen actually helped in the game in the last couple of seconds there with an insane Azir ulti, and 100 Thieves moves on one step closer to playoffs. After that was game 5, and y'all, this was the biggest clown fiesta of a game. It was giving dun 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 dun. It was such a back and forth, going over 45 minutes worth of gameplay. It was too much. There was a fight for soul at one point. Both teams had 3 dragons. Dignitas was actually winning at first, and then CLG decided with their little Aurelian soul pick that they were going to put up a fight, and so they started turning the game, and then Dignitas was like, no, we're gonna win. And so then they started playing like they actually really wanted to win. Dignitas ended up getting Dragon Soul, and then after that, they went for Baron. Dignitas did get Baron, but then CLG was like, we're gonna kill you now. And so they were going all in and they were killing a bunch of them, but then all of a sudden CLG just like dropped off to the side of the map. I don't even know where their character models went. It was insane. All I know is Aurelion Sol went into the back line and he was trying to do something, but then he ended up getting his cheese taken. But that's not the point. The point is Dignitas actually ended up winning this game. Yeah, it was a mess, but Dignitas got their second win of the season. Now, in terms of drama, there wasn't really any drama for week 7. The only drama there is with the delays. Y'all, when I tell y'all we were sitting around twiddling our thumbs at one point, LCS didn't end until like 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it normally ends around like 9:30, 10. So we were just sitting around, oh my gosh. But let's talk about the picks. We saw a Soraka today. We also saw a Cassiopeia. Jimenez actually brought out a Tryndamere mid. He said back in Korea, he had an 80% win rate on Tryndamere mid with 20 games played. So point blank period. We're starting to see a lot of Aphelios Thresh, and we even got to see a little bit of Viego. Balulu brought out a cute little Vel'Koz pick, and it was slaying the house. TSM definitely had a run for their money against Balulu's Vel'Koz, but they ended up clutching that win, as I said previously. Well, that is gonna wrap up week 7's recap. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see what week 7 day 2 has in store. And if you wanna watch it with me, I'm gonna be streaming it today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/MissChumChum. I watch LCS every day that it's on because I'm part of the hashtag LCS watch party. So if you want to come join me, make sure you do so. Make sure you like this video and comment down below who you're rooting for today. And until the next one, love you, bye.